Well, hello there, Leo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your August General Tarot reading. We'll take a look first at the overall energy for the month ahead, and then we'll go to the Tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path, areas of resistance, and of course, advice from Spirit. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all your support. It does help to get my message out to more people. All right, so let's take a look at your overall energy. Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, and passion and pleasure, savor your life. You know, Leo, you are one of the most fun zodiac signs. You know, you really do seem to be able to enjoy life. You know, you kind of like savor life. You know, one of the wonderful things about your energy is that you tend to see the good in other people, the good in situations, the beauty in nature, right? It's kind of like you really do have a lot of passion and pleasure in your life. But here's the thing. I think that there is something that you have been wanting to do, but it's kind of like you perhaps either are unable to bring it in, right? Or you're feeling like, and this is kind of interesting, you know, there's a spider web there, like you're getting stuck in some type of web. So that could be the web of, you know, work, kind of like keeping you stuck so that you can't enjoy life as much as you want to. Or it could be the burdens of, you know, some type of family obligation or health obligation, you know, something that's just kind of like keeping you stuck. So let's take a look. Yes, because right off the bat, you have the law of attraction card coming out, right? By the book is trying to manifest something, you know, making some type of dream come real, but at the same time, you're having a difficult time. I feel like it could have something to do with either a romantic relationship or somebody that's near and dear to your heart. You know, loyal heart is also about being loyal to you, understanding that maybe at this time there is that energy of perhaps feeling like there's a lot of you know, obligations or something like that that are holding you back from being able to commit to yourself, of committing to your dreams, of being able to really step into your own power. Now, you're in your season, and happy birthday, Leo. You're in your own season, and then we also have the Lionsgate portal on August 8th. I think that's where you're being activated. It's kind of like, what do I really want in this year ahead, right? And I do, you know, personal readings, and one of them is the year ahead. So you could get your own birthday year ahead. But it's that energy of, well, what is it that I really want in this year ahead? You know, kind of like around our birthday, a lot of times we do that, you know, reflection of the last year and what it is that we want as we go forward. And I feel like you've just kind of felt like, you know, maybe you've had a little bit of a health issue or family situation, or work has just, you know, been really either busy or you've had to put a lot of energy into it for one reason or another. And it's kind of like, yes, I just can't seem to get this time that I want in order to enjoy life, to kind of savor. Look, it says savor your life. Yeah, it's time to take a breather. You know, there's something that you want, and then look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So you have the loving woman and the loving man. Okay, and then you have family and you have happy success. You know, wanting to have success, this sense of accomplishment in some type of relationship, whether it's family relationship or it's romantic, right? It's kind of like, yes, you know, and I feel as if something's been put on hold for one reason or another. You know, taking steps, and then look at this. You have your own energy with the Magician. really trying to manifest something, right? That is near and dear to your heart. Your own energy is showing up here. Stepping back kind of into your power in order to help manifest something that's really important to you, the sense of passion and pleasure in either a family situation or a romantic situation. So let's take a look at your present energy. Oh my goodness. And then here you are again, present power, standing in this energy of really truly wanting to manifest something with somebody, expressing their love, or you expressing your love to somebody else. Because we also have message in a bottle, receiving a message or sending a message of love to somebody else. So let's see what we have going on here, Leo. It's a really beautiful kind of energy, and yet at the same time, okay, they're pointing this out to me. With the spider, it's the number 56. The number 5 is all about conflict, understanding something has to change. It can't stay the way it is, because if it stays the way it is, it's not going to make it. The number 6, so you're kind of like you're taking steps, you're making changes, you're seeing a situation in a different way in order to bring success in it. Because the number 6 is all about victory. It's about progress. It's about moving forward on the path, where the number 5 is that energy of feeling stuck. So I feel as if you have felt very stuck in either a relationship that you already have, or just stuck like not having any new romantic partners coming in or something like that. Wow, yes. You have the Ace of Wands, receiving good news, hearing a message from somebody else, receiving this news, and then deciding, okay, the Three of Wands is also this energy of putting it out to the universe, trying to manifest, stepping into your power, understanding that you have the power to manifest the love that you are seeking in either an existing relationship or in bringing in a new relationship. And then the Knight of Cups again, that is a true expression of love. And once again, it could be for some of you, you want to reach out, you want to send a message of love to somebody else that maybe you haven't talked to in a while for one reason or another. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're in conflict necessarily, but reaching out to somebody perhaps that you're kind of like, wait a minute, I'd like to reconnect with that person, sending them some type of message of love. If it's not that, it's somebody sending you a message of love, wanting to go to the next level of putting it out to the universe. Let's see what is capable in this situation. How much pleasure and passion can we find in this relationship, in this situation? So let's take a look at your obstacle. Yeah, you have the deception card, okay? You have the Queen of Cups and the Loyal Heart. Wanting to step into an energy of truly loving yourself and of finding that counterpart. So in the past, maybe one of the situations has been that you have attracted in people, especially romantic partners, because this seems a little bit like a romantic partner. You've attracted in romantic partners that perhaps deceived you, okay? Did not see you for who you truly are, right? But I love this energy, deception. It's the Seven of Swords energy. Understanding, okay, that you're seeing things. The swords is that energy of seeing things a little bit more clearly. But since it's in your obstacle, you haven't been able to see the clarity in this situation, right? You may have had some dark thoughts about this person or this situation or situations in the past that have prevented you from returning into love relationships. But you're discovering something. You're discovering a little bit. I feel like there's a little bit of understanding that you have kind of deceived yourself. You have prevented yourself from being vulnerable or showing up in relationships. Just kind of like being stuck, allowing yourself to be stuck because of some situation in the past that brought a lot of heartache. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, you have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there is this coming together, and it could be a family situation where, this is mind games. The Five of Swords is kind of a little bit of mind games of people kind of deceiving you, of playing things a little bit on the shady side, right? And it's put you into this energy of feeling like, okay, there's nothing that can come from this situation, or feeling as if the deep healing that maybe you are wanting to do, right? In order to step back into an energy of loving yourself and of attracting in people that truly love you. It could be that you're unfortunately, something happened and now you're only seeing the negative side of this person or this situation because your heart has been broken. But here's the good thing, is that there is this energy of this wanting to come back together, of really and truly celebrating and bringing balance into this situation. For some of you, just a small portion, it could be that if this is a romantic relationship, where the other person has had a third party situation, right? You could be feeling as if, okay, this is the end of this situation, that, this cannot be healed. It's almost an energy where that situation could have taken away your power. You may have felt like you were stepping into your power. You may have left that situation. You may have said, no, I'm not doing third party, or, not trying to heal that situation. But I feel as if this person may be coming back around. There's something that they do truly need to share with you, that they may want to have this new beginning with you. And I feel as if part of it is that you have to step into an energy. This is your obstacle. So you may need to step into your energy of really recognizing what your heart is telling you in this situation, of understanding perhaps why things have worked out the way they have. And it's kind of difficult because you're being asked not to take a look at this just in the 3D sector, right? But to take a look at it more on a spiritual path. How this has perhaps brought new insight into you, into relationships, into this person, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel as if this person, okay, could have been a little bit of a player. Especially if this is maybe somebody that you were dating or something like that. I think they may have been a player. If this is somebody that you haven't seen in a while and you left this situation because you felt like they were a player, perhaps, like you felt like you were having to compete for their love in some way, I feel like they're coming back as the King of Cups, wanting to really and truly be, the sun, the happiness in your life. They've had to grow up. And you have the justice, and the healing. After some time, they perhaps had to go away for some time. They're coming back, but they have definitely risen from a player. Okay, the Knight of Wands is a little bit of a player, but the King of Cups, somebody that is emotionally willing to commit to a relationship. Wow, it's a powerful thing. I think for some of you it is kind of difficult because of what may have happened in the past. But at the same time, I think for some of you, you have been manifesting, either for this person to come in or for someone new. For some of you, it could be somebody new coming in that at one time you may have perceived as a player, or maybe at one time in their life was a player, but now they're wanting to commit to a true relationship, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice here. Yeah, all that glitters. Okay, we have that, and then we have kindred partnership and the 10 of Pentacles. Something that is long-lasting, committed, okay, relationship. Seeing that it's kind of like, I feel like this person, whether it's somebody returning or somebody new, it's you've had similar history, okay? So whether it is somebody that's been in your life before or somebody new, you have a similar past, okay? Either a past with each other or similar past. You're understanding, okay, that the big picture of this situation is that it's brought you to this point. Something that can be committed, okay? Something that is family oriented, okay? However that resonates for you. But long-term committed relationship. You're also understanding, okay, that all that glitters, that at one time you may have looked a little bit at the superficial level of a relationship, or what you could gain out of the relationship as far as material or financial security, kind of a lifestyle, something like that. Now, what it is that the two of you, both of you, have risen to an energy of, no, I want this emotional connection. It's not just about the 3D. This is very much the 3D. It's not just about the 3D. I want something that is on a level of emotional and mental and spiritual energy too. Yes. Look at this. Dropping the burden. I like this. Dropping the burden of the 3D, of seeing clearly, right? What it is that you want in a relationship. Yes. Yes. And surrendering to it. Yes. Understanding that, I think all along you knew that this was going to come back around. You just had to give something a time. I think you had perhaps some growth that you have done, evolution in your soul growth. And I think this other person did too. For some of you, it could even be a family situation. Like it could be, an adult child that you were estranged from for some time or something like that. Like coming back together in a family, very much of a family way. But because both of you had to kind of like see the world in a different way on your own and then come back together. Yes, it's a beautiful energy. And once again, if this is a new person coming in, they have had similar experiences. Like the two of you understand each other, right? You can surrender to this journey. You don't have to see the whole path ahead. You just intuitively know this is going to work out. It doesn't, I don't have to see the facts. I don't have to have, in other words, it's almost like this energy of, if it's a romantic partner, it's kind of like, yes, I don't even need a contract, a physical contract, like a marriage contract with you. I can see that we are together on a very much of a spiritual energy. And I'm not saying that you wouldn't want to get married or whatever. It's just this energy of, that doesn't really matter as much, right? It's kind of like surrendering to this spiritual journey with this person, understanding that that is where the passion and the pleasure are. Whereas in the past, it could have been the passion and pleasure were linked to material things. Now it's kind of like, oh my goodness, I see things on a much higher level. Wow, really beautiful energy here, Leo. All right, let's pull a soul truth card here for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, Leo. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. And am I in my head or in my heart? Yeah, beautiful energy there of understanding that in the past, you may have been a little bit in your head. What does this relationship bring me? Kind of being in that energy, but now you're very much in this more of a heart energy, the Queen of Cups, in this heart energy, not being so fearful of being hurt, of understanding, okay, all of this is on my path, whether it works out the way that I wanted to or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just embracing the journey, surrendering to what is ahead without feeling like I have to know what is ahead. I have to have proof that it's going to work out. What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Yes, it's about bringing both of those energies together, the heart and the head. If we live in la la land all the time, right? I mean, if we live just in the spiritual sense, it's very hard to make it in this world, right? We do have to bring in that sense of balance between the material and the spiritual. And I feel like that is what you have kind of mastered here, is mastering that head and that heart, understanding that balance is so important in all of your relationships. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there, Leo. It was so good to see you. I wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.